Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we made it here to CN1 City and defeated the gym and got our 5th gym badge. In this episode, we're going to be heading back to Olivine City and hopefully getting our 6th badge. So, this episode may be a little bit shorter than usual because there's not a lot of stuff I can do, and I would rather do the next part all in one episode as opposed to doing half of it in this episode and stuff. Because I know what we're going to be doing today with the next gym will take at least a decent bit of time, so I will need... I would prefer to have a full episode for the next thing to do. So anyway... What we're gonna do is head up here, and here we have the legendary Pokemon Suicune. So, Suicune is just gonna sprint away as soon as we see it, and here comes Jasmine. Yo, Stu, wasn't that Suicune just now? I only caught a quick glimpse, but I thought I saw Suicune running on the waves. Suicune is beautiful and grand, or is beautiful and grand, not beautiful and a grand, and it races through towns and roads. It's simply awesome. It's wonderful. I want to see Suicune up close. I've decided. I'll battle you as a trainer to earn Suicune's respect. Come on, Stu, let's battle now. Alright, so we're going to take on Jasmine, and this is actually the only time we battle Jasmine, I believe. So, one battle against Jasmine, and that's pretty much it. So, I said so how many times there, but Mystical Man Jasmine sends out a Drowsy. That is on level 23, and I have Pineapple at the front, which is not great. But what I can do is use Sleep Powder. I didn't even heal up after the gym. Well, that sort of sucks. As it goes for Hypnosis, wow, we both missed sleep-inducing moves. That's good. And this time Sleep Powder hits. So... But that sleep, I need to heal up. I forgot that I didn't heal up, but we're on full HP, so we're pretty much fine to take on this thing at least. I'm going to go for Acid, and it should do a decent chunk. If not, I'm going to switch out into Heracross to battle this thing, and wow, that did a lot. So, 2-hit KO, I think, there. Yeah, it looks about right, 2-hit KO. Maybe it'll live at 1 HP or something, so maybe a 3-hit KO, but it looks like a 2-hit KO to me, so we'll see. And it, in fact, is a 2-hit KO. So, there we go. Down goes that Pineapple, getting more experience after completely dominating Chuck by itself. Next Pokemon is Haunter. What I'm going to do is go out into Graveler, because I do have Magnitude, and as stated whenever we battled Morty, there is no Levitate in this game, so this thing is able to be hit by ground-type moves, and we can just go for Magnitude and hopefully knock it out. So, it goes for Curse, pretty much sacrificing itself, because any Magnitude should take it out, even Magnitude 9, well, obviously Magnitude 9, but I was expecting to get a low Magnitude there, just because... Well, I usually get like some, I don't even know I'm going here, but sometimes you can get like a low Magnitude on your first turn and stuff. Anyway, final Pokemon is Electrode, and this thing is on level 25. We're going to go for Magnitude on this as well, and Rollout is going to do absolutely nothing because we are a Rock type. So, Magnitude 6, I don't think this will knock Electrode out, we'll see. It is super effective, and it does about 3/4. So, Curse is going to hurt us a bit, but this thing is locked into Rollout. So it's not going to be able to hurt me too much, and I shall be able to finish it off with a Magnitude of any number just from that range of HP as we get Magnitude 8. So there we go. That is Electrode taken care of, and we just defeated Jasmine for the first and only time because I don't think he battles you ever again. So there we go. Mystical Man Jasmine is defeated. I hate to admit it, but you win. Alright, so we get 2,500 for that, which is awesome. You're amazing, Stu. Well, I mean, you're making me blush, Jasmine. Don't say stuff like that. No wonder Pokemon gravitate to you. I get it now. I'm going to keep searching for Suicune. I'm sure we'll see each other again. See you around. Alright, so there we go. Jasmine is done. I believe this woman in this house, I can't remember what, she just tells you how much your Pokemon likes you and stuff. So, I see all, I know all. Certainly I know of your Pokemon. So, we'll see what she says about Pineapple. I see you met your Pineapple here, Route 31. The time was night. Its level was 5. Am I good or what? Incidentally, it seems to have grown a little. Pineapple seems to be becoming more confident. That's good. It's good to see our Pokemon getting more confident and stuff. I could check out all our Pokemon, but I don't really see the point. And, yeah, looks like we're gonna head back to Olivine City. So, don't need to heal up. I can just heal up whenever I get to Olivine, I guess. So, yeah, let's just, hop on Hooter and fly to Olivine City, which is here. And then, well, after we take care of this gym, we'll be heading to the Lake of Rage. So, we're gonna go and heal up first before we go any further. I know we don't have a battle next, but we do have a gym battle after we go to the top of the lighthouse, so may as well just heal up, get myself prepared, and then we can move on. So there we go, all healed up, and now we're gonna head to the lighthouse. The only thing I don't like about Gold, Silver, and Crystal, as opposed to Heart Gold and Soul Silver, is, at least in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you do have the elevator, which will bring you to the top of the lighthouse once you complete it, but on Gold, Silver, Crystal, you have to walk all the way to the top, which takes some time. Not a lot of time, but it takes about a minute maybe, not even that, about 45 seconds I think at most. I didn't check what time I started at so I could count it, but it shouldn't take me extremely long. You can even, if I wanted to go faster, I'd use the speed up button, but I don't really care about getting here too quickly, because as I said, this episode may be a little bit shorter than usual, which is so far usual for the series is about 20 to 25 minutes. This one may be about 15 at the most, I think, just because there's not much I can do in the time that, well, I can do much, I guess, but I want to start I want to start what we do after this in the next episode, so, yeah, that's pretty much my logic behind it. Anyway, let's just talk to Jasmine now that we got the secret potion from the Cianwood City pharmacist, and there we go. Amphi is feeling better, and there we go. So, I believe someone pointed out that I could get an Ampharos instead of Magnemite. Well, the problem with that is I'm doing a Nuzlocke challenge, which means if your Pokemon faints, then you have to release it. So that's, well, not release it, you can put it in the PC like I have already. So that's why I won't be using Magnemite anymore. That is in the PC, that is fainted. I believe that Mareep isn't even able to be caught in this game. It's in Gold, Silver, it's in Gold and Silver, but in Crystal I believe they removed Mareep for whatever reason. It's just, sometimes they do that with games, they just don't put in specific Pokemon. For whatever reason, I don't know, but I believe that Mareep is not able to be caught on Pokemon Crystal. So that's why I won't be able to use one of those, and besides, I've already gone by the routes where I can catch them, so I've wasted my encounter, and I don't think there's any place where Mareep appears after where I've been. So yeah, that's pretty much my answer to that. I can't use Ampharos just because of that. What we're going to do is head into the gym, and I'm going to switch Balboa to the front because Jasmine is going to lead off with Magnemite, which is a Steel and Electric type with a quad weakness to ground, and we do have Magnitude. So, thank you for helping out at the lighthouse. But this is different. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Jasmine, the gym leader. I use Steel-type Pokemon. Do you know about the Steel-type? It's a type that was only recently discovered. May I begin? Alright, so yeah, here we have Jasmine, the 6th gym leader, even though I said earlier we're getting our 6th badge, which obviously makes it the 6th gym leader. And Leader Jasmine is going to lead off with a Magnemite. That is on level 30, I believe. So, I'm actually pretty under-leveled for this gym, I will admit, but I'm not necessarily all that worried. Let's go for Magnitude on this thing. Sonic Boom is going to do a guaranteed 20 HP, which is not really that much. Magnitude 6 should take it out because it is quad effective, and Magnemite is, as someone pointed out in the last episode, I always say that Pokemon, like, for example, Pokemon X, does not have the best defense. I do say that a lot, even though it probably does, but anyway. Next Pokemon is going to be Steelix, so what we're going to do is switch out into Chomp, and I'm actually pretty worried about the Steelix. This Steelix can hurt me a lot. I'm actually really worried. This is the only Pokemon I was worried about not grinding up for just because of how strong it is. So, it's level 35, it likes to use Screech to weaken defenses, but Surf should do a lot of damage because, in this case, and I actually mean it, Steelix does not have the best special defense. So as you can see, we're 10 levels lower, we're still doing a lot of damage. It does like to use Sunny Day to weaken water-type moves, so just be careful of that. We're going to go for Surf and see how much it does, and hopefully, I think I have enough Super Potions to which I can stall out the Sunny Day turn, so that's not doing a lot now because of Sunny Day. As it goes for Iron Tail, its signature move, or at least Jasmine's signature move, and that should do a lot, even though it's not very effective. So, that's 30 HP, we can take another one, get another Surf in, and force her to use that stupid Hyper Potion, unless we get a critical hit here, which would be very, very helpful. So, that's not a critical hit, that did nothing. Actually misses Iron Tails, that's great. Gives me an opportunity to heal up, stall out another one of those Sunny Day turns, and go back on the offensive with my Surfs. So there we go, healed up to full HP, as she goes for a Hyper Potion as expected. She only has one Hyper Potion, I believe, so that's very good. Sunlight's strong, and Surf is not going to do as much damage again because of that. So, yeah, we're just going to have to wait for the turns to wear off eventually, and yeah, that's all we can do, I guess. So I'm worried about Iron Tail, because Iron Tail can lower our defense, and if it does, I'm going to have to switch out, and that did a lot of damage, and it did get the defense drop, crap, as the sunlight fades, great. So what I'm going to do is go to Pineapple, who I believe can take one, I should outspeed, and get to go for a Sleep Powder. As she goes for Iron Tail again, please let me take this. I don't want to lose Pineapple. Pineapple's been a very good Pokemon. And wow, what? No! Oh! Oh! Whoa! Will I outspeed? Yes! That is risky. That, I will admit, that was... What I just did there by going for Sleep Powder was very, 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 very risky. But we should be good. So, let's go out to Chomp again, and we can start hitting this things with Surf so long as it doesn't wake up on the first turn, or even 2 turns, because it will take 2 turns to take this thing out, I think. So, Surf, Pineapple, you absolute champion. You took that. You took it. You didn't take it well, but you took it at least. So, Surf is going to be a 3 at KO, I think, by that. So long as she doesn't wake up by the 3rd turn, or after this Surf, I will be fine. Or if she just wakes up after the Surf, I should be fine, because I think she's used her only Hyper Potion. Unless she has another one, which I hope she doesn't. But Surf is gonna take out the Steelix. There we go. Down goes that. The gym is pretty much won at this point. All I have to do is go out into my Graveler, go for the Magnitude, finish off Magnemite, and we have completed the gym. So, let's go out to Balboa again, and just obliterate Jasmine's Pokemon with a Magnitude. So, wow. 5 HP survival on the end there by Weepinbell. And we have defeated Jasmine. Magnitude 5. I don't think it'll take it out. It'll do enough to bring it down to low HP at least. And it actually does take it out. So, there we go. Jasmine has been defeated. It was a battle I was really worried about just because of that Steelix. But we overcame it in the end. And we are better trained than her, apparently, in both skill and kindness. In accordance with league rules, I confer to you this badge. So, we get 350. That's... yeah, 3,500. I don't know. I'm not bad. I'm not good at saying like 350,000, even though... or 300, I don't know. I just need to shut up. Anyway, we get Team 23, which contains Iron Tail. We teach Iron Tail to a Pokemon. And, yeah, there we go. So, Jasmine is defeated. We need to heal up so bad. I need to, in the words of Maryland, Weepinbell just earned itself a Pro Badge. Definitely. Just because of that. So, wow, that was tough. I was really worried about that, and it was lucky that I hit Sleep Powder, because with 75% accuracy, that thing, it tends to miss, so that would have been horrible. Anyway, what we are going to do is go to the Lake of Rage, so let's hop on Hooter and fly there and go to the Lake of Rage, because we are going to try and, well, I can't actually catch the Gyarados. I don't have any Pokeballs, so I should probably go somewhere else. I don't have a lot of Pokeballs, at least. Yeah, I have a Lure Ball, a Fast Ball, and an Ultra Ball, so I better stock up on more stuff if I plan to catch this thing, should I not run into anything else. So we're gonna go to Mahogany Town first, go back down. We're gonna be so lazy, just like fly down a very short passageway. But Mahogany Town, we're gonna go in here, and I believe this guy sells some stuff. So he doesn't sell anything worthwhile. He sells Slowpoke Tail for 9,800 if you want to get one of those. I don't even think it does anything. So, great. Where am I going to go to buy items? I'm going to assume the best place is Olivine. So, back to Olivine, even though we just left there, which makes the trip totally worthless. But anyway, Olivine City, back again. We missed you. We were gone for about 5 minutes, but we can't live without that Olivine City. So, let's grab some stuff here. I can stock up on Hyper... Wow, there's no Ultra Balls or Pokeballs, really. There's Great Balls. Okay, they'll do, I guess. So I will take about 20 Great Balls just to stock up for the future. And I will get a lot of Hyper Potions too, actually. So it's good to stock up early so I won't run out of money in the future. I think 20 is fine. Waste a lot of money. Well, not a waste. It's worth it because Hyper Potions restore 200 HP. So 20 of those is just fine, even though I still have like 20 Super Potions left. But get those Hyper Potions stocked up out of the way. Just whenever I get to the Elite Four, I may still have a few left depending on how this goes. And if not, then that would be pretty sucky. So, we're going to surf over here. I need to switch Pokemon around first. I don't know who I can use against Gyarados. I think I'll lead with my Noctowl. Seems logical to me. So, let's lead off with Noctowl. And we are going to surf across here. And no wild encounter, which means we can catch the shiny red Gyarados, which is awesome. So, here you have Gyarados. It is on a level 30, so if I catch it, it'll be like the strongest Pokemon I have. But I don't think I'm going to use it. I'm going to need, I don't need to carry like 2 water types at the same time. So if I do need it, I'll come back and get it. It's using Dragon Rage, which is a guaranteed 40 HP hit. So we can take at least 2 of those should it go for another one. We're going to go for Hypnosis, and that hits, which is surprising because it tends to miss. What I'm going to do is just start pummeling it with Swifts, just because I don't want to risk missing. And Swift always hits, but it probably won't do a lot because this Gyarados is pretty good defensively, and my Noctowl is not the best physical attacker, if we're going to be honest. So, let's just keep using Swift. We'll dwindle it down eventually. Probably should heal up just in case it wakes up and uses like Thrash, which will do a lot of damage. And if it does do that, I'll just switch out into my my Geodude. Actually, should I? Not my Geodude, my Graveler. So yeah, we're going to heal up just in case. Don't want to lose Noctowl, even though Noctowl has not got trained up in a while. I'll probably get well, after this battle, I will get the red scale, which I can trade for the experience share with Mr. Pokemon. So I may go back, get that, attach the experience share onto my Noctowl, and use that as a way to train it up a bit. So I'm gonna go for an attempt with a Great Ball here, and see if we should catch it. I probably could have used an Ultra Ball, it would have worked, but let's see if a Great Ball would catch this Gyarados. And we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, and there we go. Wow, that was surprisingly easy. So there we go, Gyarados has been caught, and because it's red and it's an atrocious Pokemon, even though Gyarados is a really, really good Pokemon. I'm gonna give it the nickname Big Red because it's a shiny and it's a Gyarados. So here we have Big Red, the Gyarados, and I'll put it in the PC because I won't be using it for the time being. So now we have to obtain the red scale. What I am gonna do is just fly. Well, actually, I'm gonna talk to Lance, who is standing here first, and see what he has to say. So this lake is full of Gyarados, but nothing else. So the Magikarp are being forced to evolve. Did you come here because of the rumors? You're Stu. I'm Lance, a trainer like you. I heard some rumors, so I came to investigate. I saw the way you battled earlier, Stu. I can tell that you're a trainer with considerable skill. If you don't mind, could you help me investigate? Sure. Excellent. It seems the lake's Magikarp are being forced to evolve. A mysterious radio broadcast coming from Mahogany is the cause. I'll be waiting for you, Stu. Alright, so he's gonna, like, teleport, because Lance has teleportation skills, apparently. And what we are gonna do is fly to Violet City, because we're gonna go to Mr. Pokemon's house and trade the red scale for the experience share, which will definitely come in handy. So, off to Violet City we go, and what we are gonna do is go to Mr. Pokemon's house, and we'll fly back to Mahogany, and I think that will pretty much do it for this episode. So, luckily we have cut on our Weeping Bell, which means we can get through here a lot quicker. Good thing I don't have a HM slave, at least, because if that fainted, then I wouldn't be. Well, I could, I guess. I'm not really sure what the rules are for if you have a HM slave, if you're allowed to carry it around after it's dead. I know you have to deposit Pokemon, but I couldn't use it as a Pokemon, so. Anyway, that's good. What's that? A red Gyarados? That's rare. I want it. Would you care to trade it? I can offer you this experience share I got from Professor Oak. So there we go. We get the experience share. Experience share is a very, very good item, and it will definitely come in handy. So I can use this to train up Pokemon that are on low levels without actually using them in battle. They'll just get the experience from the battle that I was in. And we're going to fly to Mahogany Town. I'm going to give the experience share to my Noctowl, and we're going to switch Pokemon around. So let's just give the experience share to Noctowl. And this is a good way for me to train it up. I didn't really have any other play. I could have used it in the last gym, I understand that, but I think we're fine. I should have sold that nugget I have there. Crap. It sucks. Anyway, we'll switch Challenge to the front. But I think with all that said and done, I'm going to wrap it up here. In the next episode of Pokemon Crystal, we are going to be doing the Team Rocket base underneath the building in Mahogany Town. So, with all that said and done, I would like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys for more shortly enough. So, catch you then.